Hello everyone. So yesterday's class, not many showed up. Only Roshwan showed up, so we just had a nice chat together. But what I really wanted to go through in yesterday's class was just go through the basic practice so you have a full practice and see how that can be done, including most of the principles and practices that we have practiced weekly so far. So I'm just going to record it like this instead, and you can watch it at your own leisure and practice along. So let's get started. The first thing we always want to do is a little bit of waking up the body, waking up our nervous system. So we'll do a simple warm-up. Start with your self-massage. Start breathing deeply. Rub your hands together. Breathe into your belly and smile. Smile into all the areas you are touching and waking up. So you bring that breath and you bring that smiling, loving energy into the areas you are touching. And give yourself some love. And wake up all the areas of your body so that you can have more flow, more energy flowing through. Rubbing down the legs, outside and inside. Tapping your feet a little bit. Then come into your basic Qigong posture. And from here start doing a gentle shake. Feeling how all the muscles are hanging loose on the bones. Breathing deeply into your belly as you shake. Starting to work with the secret smile can start with relaxed calm. Feeling the whole body relaxing. And then also sink into the earth. So you get some rooting, some grounding in here as well. And then breathe in some of that earth energy up through your legs, up into the lower dantian. And breathe it down. Breathing in earth energy up into your heart area, smiling into the heart, filling your heart with love. And breathing it out through your arms, through your legs, down back into the earth. Breathing in earth energy up into your heart, washing, feeling that soothing energy of the earth, and out into your arms, down through your legs. Breathing it in, all the way up to your head, to your upper dantian, letting it fountain over you, out through your arms, out through your legs again, and washing yourself with this earth energy, and with the secret smile and with the breath. So that you are well grounded with the nourishing energy of the earth. And then focusing on the crown, still shaking, connecting to the energies above you, the descending yang forces from above. And as I shake, I do some of this sinking Qigong as well. So breathing in all those heavenly yang forces through your crown, down into your heart, smiling into your heart, and breathing it down out through your legs into the earth. Doing a gentle spinal twist. Waking up the spine, standing tall, making sure you have space in between the vertebrae. Moving your feet as you twist so you don't cause stress on your knees. And breathing deeply. Smiling into the spine. Sending that loving energy of the secret smile into the spine. Gently tapping the kidneys, waking up the kidneys with your back hand. And then taking this up to the sides. Okay, so my body feels sufficiently awake and warm. You can, of course, do warm-ups for as long as you like. So I'm sitting on a chair here now. You can sit on the ground or you can stand, as you like. So let your breath slow down as you come to a relaxed position. Breathe deeply into your belly. Extending the out breath. You can, if you want, hold your hands on the belly, on the lower dantian, just to connect a bit more to the lower dantian. And smile into the lower dantian, your secret smile, whichever emotion you connect to more easily. Bring that in with you throughout the whole practice. That should be your foundation. The breath and the secret smile should be your foundation, running as the undercurrent of all that you are doing. Starting to include some gentle breath retention in this as well. Breathing in, gently holding. And releasing at whatever ratio is comfortable for you. And with your imagination, see the lower dantian as a red, hot, fiery energy. Like a small, shining, bright red sphere. Right at the core of the middle of the lower dantian. And with each breath you take, you are feeding that vital energy, so it's burning brighter and brighter. It's hot, it's vital, and it is blissful. And it is loving, it is filled with the sensations of the secret smile. Also feel the extension of the central channel, both going up and down from that point, ending in your perineum. We're actually continuing past that too, but see that pillar of light in the core of your being. And see that you're not just breathing in air, but the air is filled with prana, with energy. And as you breathe, that energy is going down into your lower dantian, feeding that fire in the lower dantian. As you hold, that fire is burning brighter and brighter, filling you with more joy, more bliss, more love from this fire of the secret smile in your lower dantian. Now you can amplify that fire and spread it further by doing some Bumpa Chen. So breathing in, holding the breath, swirling the belly, pulling it out as you go forward and in as you go backward. And then the other direction. And feeding all those energies into the central channel. Sensing that point where all the energies are merging into the central channel. Smiling into that point and seeing that point as radiating also outward, filling your legs, filling your belly, starting to come up into the chest as well. So you have both this inward direction in towards the central channel, and you have this radiance from that point out into your body. And feeling those movements, the inward and the outward movement at the same time, is what starts to make the bliss brim out into your limbs, into your body, and not just into the central channel. When the lower dantian feels sufficiently charged, let the energy start welling up into the middle dantian as well. And you can do this by just kinesthetic awareness, or if you're more visual, you can see this fire starting to grow and burn and start to come up into the middle dantian, so up into your heart area. You can actually see the fire growing in the central channel and growing up, starting to warm up the heart. As you hold, feel the energies coming up into the heart from that lower dantian point, or see it as the fire is coming up into the heart. And as it fills your heart, smile, bring in love, bring in compassion, bring in gratitude. And let those emotions of the heart fill your whole chest. Feel that very center point of the middle dantian, and from there radiate out into your arms, out into your chest. Make sure you work with your locks. You're locking from below, you're pushing down from above. Everything is coming from the lower dantian, rising up into the chest, filling you with love. Do your metta meditation. You can feel this love first radiating to you, but then also to the people in your life. If your chest feels tight, as you're holding that energy in your chest, open your chest, stretch it open. Do a few stretches as you hold the energy here. Really feel that energy radiating from the chest out into your body and your surrounding and the people and the world at large. Then when the chest feels, the middle dantian feels sufficiently alive, let the energy rise up through your throat and up towards the upper dantian in the center of the head. Make sure your tongue is connected, either behind the front teeth or further back where the hard and soft palate meets. And feel the upper dantian lighting up with this energy. And feel the silence in the core of your head, the light in the core of your head. And just because you're raising up into the head, still stay connected to the lower dantian, to the middle dantian, where this fire is coming from. With each breath, fill it with more energy. See it burning brighter. And from there, rising up into the heart. Feel the love in the heart. Continuing to rise up, that love rising up as bliss into the head. If everything feels comfortable and this whole process is going on, you can amplify things by holding your breath a little bit longer, by trying to push your breath retentions a little bit longer, if that's comfortable for you. But keep everything relaxed, keep everything subtle, keep the lock subtle and relaxed. No need of tensing up. Once you feel enough energy has been generated through this practice of inner fire and come up into your upper dantian, then put your awareness in the upper dantian. And we'll do a few breaths in the central channel while going up and down. So your Kriya Yoga starting here. So from your root, breathe in. Let the energy rise through your central channel all the way to the upper dantian. Hold for a moment. Focus on that point in the upper dantian. And as you breathe out, let it sink down. Add the chakras into that. So as you breathe in, you're chanting Om in all the chakras, starting with the root. Pausing at the top. And breathing back out and down. If you have worked a lot with the chakras, you can feel the tattva, the element in each those chakras subtly as you chant Om and breathe in and up or out and down. Just gently touching those elements of each of the chakras as well. If that overwhelms you and you start thinking too much, don't bother. Just put Om in all the chakras. Now as the breath is starting to slow down, let's deepen this absorption further and make this whole process a bit more subtle. So now just place your awareness in the upper dantian or your chosen point of focus. And from there, breathe in, mentally chanting Om 6 times in the upper dantian as you breathe in. Gently pausing and breathing out, chanting Om 6 times in your upper dantian. Even though your awareness is situated in the upper dantian, as you breathe in, feel a slight pulling, magnetic sensation, pulling the energies from below up to the upper dantian as you breathe in and chant the Om. Absorbing more deeply into the light. And as you breathe out, feel the energy pushing downwards, although your awareness stays in the upper dantian. Absorb ever more deeply into the light of the upper dantian. Become very quiet in this space and listen for any internal sounds as you do this process. Let those sounds draw you deeper inside. Next in breath, come all the way up. And then stay and let go of the breath completely. Let go of your focus on the breath and just stay in the stillness of the upper dantian. If you see a light, absorb into that light. If you hear sounds, absorb into those sounds, or absorb into the stillness in the core of your brain. From that space of the core of your brain, expand into the space all around you, infinite space. And notice that that space is aware. And that awareness has no limits. It's just present and awake. You don't have to do anything to be aware. Just notice that awareness is already present, already fully awake, fully clear, in the background of all our experiences. And rest in this space. Even if your eyes are closed, pay attention to your peripheral vision. You may notice that your breath is slowing down and becoming very subtle all by itself. From that space, become aware of your body and drop down into your middle dantian again. Same, just put the awareness in the center of your chest, in the middle dantian. And feel the natural sense of love that is present there. Feel this warmth that comes out of the space of awareness, shining, radiating to yourself, to all the people you care for, and beyond, to all the people of the world, and to all sentient beings. If that's too much, just focus on somebody you really care about. Try to feel that warmth radiating and at the same time stay connected to that basic space of awareness from where these sensations are arising. Then sink deeper into your body and sink into your lower dantian. Start breathing a little bit more deeply again, feeling your belly expanding. And start rubbing your belly like this. And as you rub your belly, like when we do the Bumpa Chen and have this movement, feel as though there's an energy movement going like this now. So you're rubbing your belly, like having a wheel that's turning another wheel in this direction. Like a big galaxy swirling inwards towards the center point in your lower dantian. And gather all these energies that we have now been practicing with. Put it all into the lower dantian and ask your body to store the energy here. So that next time you come to practice, you already start. Maybe not exactly where you were in your last practice, but it's a little bit higher than when you don't do any practice. So it all builds. Every time you're adding to this energy. Come to stillness with your hands and come to stillness right in the center of the lower dantian. And change the direction. Start rubbing your hands in the other way. And feel the swirling now going in the other direction. So like this. Smile into it. It's a huge swirl of secret smile. Of energy and of secret smile and of breath. All mixing and merging into the lower dantian. And come to a standstill and absorb into the stillness of the midpoint of the Lord Dantian. And here just take a moment and just sit. Do nothing. Just feel your body and do nothing. Just let the energies integrate in their own way. The energies might seem to have a life of their own, and they might do various things in your body. Just allow for all of that to happen. This is a moment where you can feel the stillness of your being and also the aliveness of the energies moving through you. How these energies are arising out of that stillness. And open your eyes. Stand up or remain seated as you like. And take a moment to make sure that you are grounded, that you are rooted. Sink down. Either shake a bit or just stand still in your Qigong posture. Feel your feet. Feel the space in between your feet and where your feet, the ground that your feet are touching. Feel that in between space. Sink down into the earth. And simply by doing nothing, just feel how the earth energies are also rising up into your legs. Filling your body with this nourishing earth energy, balancing earth energy. And rub your hands and do a final self-massage. Making sure nothing is congested. If you feel you need to do more shaking, more rooting, please do so. Make sure you are grounded as you go about your day. And that is a very basic procedure incorporating all the elements we have touched throughout this week. Now, as you know there is a lot of depth to each of these elements. So you can accommodate this practice and focus on wherever you feel you need more focus, yeah? So you can take a week where you're focusing more on the chakras, for example, or you can take a week where you're focusing more on inner fire, etc. You can modify this practice. So think of this, the map of the three dantians, yeah? So if you feel you need more vitality, more drive in life, more joy, more lust for life, and that is lacking for you, that you are have more of a depressive energy or not the lust to do something, then fire up that lower dantian, work with your lower dantian, work with your inner fire, do more Bumpa Chen, do more breath holds. All these things help to fuel that lower dantian. If you feel your heart is cold, you're not feeling a lot of joy maybe in life, you're not feeling a lot of love for others or for yourself, then make sure that you are firing that heart up through your metta meditation, through radiating love through the secret smile, first to yourself. Make it as a meditation to really sit and just first maybe think of somebody you love, or a pet or a dog or something that evokes the feeling of love in your heart. Then literally radiate that love to yourself, to your physical body, to your organs. Feel that warmth in your heart that comes when we love somebody, that joyful warmth, and radiate that to yourself. Bask in it. Amplify it with your breath. And first love yourself, and then think of somebody you really hold dear and start radiating that love towards them. And then if you want to go further, you can think of somebody you don't hold so dear, or maybe you have an issue with, and start radiating that love towards them. That will awaken your heart, and as your heart awakens, there is a lot more joy inside. Yeah? And then that joy can fill up into the upper dantian. If you're lacking stillness, if you're lacking the ability to calm your mind, to stay still, to connect to the spirit or awareness, that background of awareness which is always present, focus more on your upper dantian, focus more on your Kriya Yoga, especially the version where we are situated in the upper dantian as we do our Kriya Yoga. So like this, you have a basic map, very simple map of three centers of the three dantians. Your physical vitality, your lust for life, the more dense chi, the chi that comes in our blood, in our bones, in our sexual energy, related to the lower dantian. And then you have your emotional energy, your emotional wellness, your ability to love, to feel joy for life, that is related to the middle dantian. And then you have your center of spirit, of consciousness, of presence, and that is related to your upper dantian. So here you can choose which part you need more in your life and try to balance this in your practice. So that is just a very basic map you can use to see where you need to focus more on. And with that, you have also all the chakras you can work with, all the elements of the chakras. Same there, what you need more of. Yeah, if you need more fire, if you need to be more fluid, need to be more adaptable, need to be able to be more open to situation and change, well then work with your water element. If you need more drive, if you need more inspiration, more fire, more outgoing energy, work with your fire, etc. Okay? yeah, I feel very still inside, and maybe that's all I need to share for now. I want to thank you all for joining this part of the course. I'm in the process of restructuring everything, so this course will change quite a bit, and when I do that, it will take me time. You will get access to all the new page, the new material, and everything that is to come with that as well. There is really a lot in here that we have gone through, so do go over the material again if you feel like you need to repeat things. But most important is that you stay consistent in your practice. If you want the results to build and keep growing, you need to put in the practice. There's nothing more important than that. Daily work, even if it's 5 minutes, you can condense all this into 5 minutes. And if that's all you have, I would choose one thing to focus on. It can be as simple as just focusing on the breath for 5 minutes, slowing down your breathing, or it can be doing a short kriya or a short inner fire, whatever you feel like you need to focus on. Also remember that you can do micro practices throughout the day, and incorporating just taking 1 minute to focus on one of the things we have learned, and doing that several times a day can really help. And then of course doing longer practices is wonderful, and that should not be ignored, but sometimes we are very busy. That is not an excuse to not do our daily practice. We can still do that in a busy life. You can do some of these things while you are doing other things. Yeah, play with this. Yeah, play with it. It's not a set format, it's principles, and so you can play with it in your life, and this will give you a lot as you go deeper into this. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to answer your questions, and keep up the good work and the practice. And yeah, with that, much love to you all.